Hoping all is well. Welcome on in. It is Sharon. Listen, it's a beautiful day, and I decided to stop in and say hello to you. It's a little hot. I'm sitting in the car. The door is open a little bit, but I wanted to stop in and say I'm calling names, and there's a reason why I'm doing it. I've discovered over the years that in order to shift your state, in order to shift how you are feeling, you've got to decree and declare a thing. And so the words that we speak, they are powerful, right? The words that we speak are powerful. So in order for us to get the feel of what it is we say that we want, we have to show up as such. So I'm calling names, and I'm going to start naming names right now. Or maybe words. Maybe that's what I needed to have titled this. Because I want peace in my life. So guess what? I am peace. I am peace. I am declaring peace because that's who I am at this moment. Joy. Yeah, I'm calling names. Joy. I'm declaring joy in my life. I'm declaring joy in my life. Yes. So I am joy. I am peace. I am declaring abundance. Yeah, I'm declaring abundance. And so that's who I am. I am abundance. I love this. I love this. I love it. Just think of it. You can call names. You can declare and decreeing. And so it is. So hopefully, it's just a few minutes. I'm going to talk for a little bit. And that when you will say, I can decree and declare that thing. That wealth is my portion. Health is my portion. Peace is my portion. Joy is my portion. Happiness is my portion. You get it, right? You get it, yeah. Because that's how you're going to be able to manifest those things, because you're decreeing it and you are declaring it. So yeah, I did that. I called names. I said things. I said that word because I know that God is able. So yeah, I'm doing that. So if you're just tuning in, thank you for being here. For what I've just said a few minutes ago, if you found value in it and you're like, I'd like to know more about what is she talking about, give a thumbs up. Thank you. Double tap the screen. I really appreciate you. Because when we want things, life to change, we have to say the word. It needs to be different. So yes, you have to call names. Yes, you got to decree and declare a thing. And you have to walk in power, in be confident about it. Because I'm declaring health. I'm declaring peace, declaring joy. I am declaring love. I am decreeing and declaring those things over my life. So it doesn't matter where you are or when you come in and you see this. I want you to be so courageous enough that what it is you say that you want, you be that thing. How should you show up? If I am the CEO, I said RN to CEO. So I need to show up as that CEO. If that's making sense, drop a one in the chat. Because whomever you want to be, one needs to show up as such. So I am telling you, I did a little kickboxing today. I think I might have pulled something, but guess what? The energy was there. The energy was there. Energy was there. I needed to shift and move my state. I need to decree and declare a thing, and I needed to call names. And so I started saying these things out loud. Some people will say their words, their quotes, whatever it is. I am calling names. Peace is my portion. Joy is, right? Financial breakthrough in business, whatever it is. We've got to decree and declare that thing from the top of our lungs. We got to say it loud, say it proud. What does this have to do with anything? It has everything. Before you walk into that meeting, before you send that email, before you have that phone call, decree and declare these things over your life. Call names. Call those things that aren't, right? You may think that they're not, but it's your faith that's going to be tested. And so the moment you start to speak differently, the moment you start to show up as that CEO, as that wife or mom or that employee or business owner or just a friend, you just show up as you and you change. You move and you shift the atmosphere and you move and shift your state. And so my voice has gotten a little bit more excited. Yeah, because I'm getting ready now to make some phone calls, and I needed to come here and I needed to call some names. I needed to say some things. I needed to speak some things. And I feel better. You know, sometimes they tell you to meditate. Sometimes they tell you to do deep breaths and all those things, or just to be calm for a moment. Sometimes to take a nap, a power nap. Sometimes to pull back. But guess what? It is so possible for you to attain the things that you want when you command them. I did a live a couple nights ago, and I think I may have to retitle it so you know I'm talking about commanding what it is that you want. We command our day, right? We command our health. We command peace. We command our finances, all of those things. And sometimes you need to hear it from someone else. What I'm saying to you today, you might not have been ready for it a month ago, or maybe an hour ago. You're like, I didn't even know I needed that. Yes, you do. So if you want to shift your state, if you want to move things, get out there, go have a walk, right? Get some fresh air, drink some water, do something different, move your body. And then guess what? The mind too. There's work that we need to do on our minds. There are things that if we say that we want to manifest and we want these things to happen, why not dream it? I saw a quote, and the quote stated, I don't dream while I am sleeping. I dream while I'm awake. And that was Coach Prime, Deion Sanders. And I was like, whoa. Anisha L, hey, how are you? Good. Because I'm just talking to the camera right now. I got like maybe another 30 seconds or so. But this is what I'm saying. Call names. Speak those things. I decree and I declare my health, my wellness, my relationships, my money will no longer act funny. My money, I come against debts and we speak out debt cancellation. Y'all saw me. Did I share it about when I got the notice paid in full, right? And those things are happening. We're in a season right now that some folks can't explain some stuff, so they just may cancel out those debts. Those student loans, don't give up on them. Start making those phone calls. Start talking to those companies. Pitch them one more time. Go back one more time. And you will see the difference that it makes. So I'm in the process right now as you celebrate with me, as you clap for me, as a bunch of people jumped in and wonder what was going on. I'm calling names. I'm saying what needs to be said. And I said it, right? Peace, love, joy, harmony, success, all the good things. It's at a higher level. And so when you start to speak these things at a higher level, you know, vibrationally, you're going to feel different. Your cells feel different. Since I'm here talking to you, I feel different. There's an energy that came with this. Yes, call names. Call those things into being. Call them. You want those scholarships for you, your children, or whatever? Call them in. You want the grant money, you want those things? Call them in. Call these things in and show up. Who do you need to be? Who do you need to be in order for you to say, I am that? I have my little pen. I have my own little RN to CEO pen. I have my RN to CEO coffee mug. I have my RN to CEO, whatever I need to put in my office. It's there because it is reminding me. And so I call those names. We dream these things. I dreamt everything I've done, what it should look like, what it should feel like. And so I wasn't asleep. He said, I don't dream while I'm sleeping. I dream while I'm awake. So every waking moment is an opportunity to dream a new dream, for the reality to come in. So I'm calling names. Write them down. Put it in the notes section of your phone. Do what you need to do and watch it work. It must happen because it is law. We live under spiritual laws. My God, we live under those. And there are those, every person has worked with me. I said to them, we have to understand the laws we live under. And we got to be careful because there are other people calling our names. Oh, glory to God. Oh, I didn't want to go there. They're calling our names for some things they have no business calling it for, right? So you're going to have to be very clear, be very aware, be focused on what it is that you want. Because when the naysayers and the negative people, when they jump in, when they try to come in and say, oh, why are you trying to do this? Who do you think you are? Maybe it's too late for you. No, it's not too late for me. Because, baby, they need my common sense. They need me to come in and do things a little bit different, right? Auntie has experience and Auntie has lived. Call me Auntie, call me whatever you want to call me. And so when I look at my experiences, look at the experiences you've had. Look at them. What could I do with it? Call those names. Be clear. Show up for you. Show up for you, because I'm keeping this very short, guys. I'm keeping this very short. Say the things that you want. Write them down. But in order for you to get them, you have to visualize the person you need to be. And even how you sound on the phone. Oh, I'm just calling to see if you have any of this. No, state whatever it is that you need, whether it's something you're requesting or information that you need. The moment that you speak on that phone, everything about your voice should change. Because if you're sounding iffy, and if you're sounding, oh, I don't know, should I or shouldn't I, then the person on the other line will feel that. They'll pick that thing up. So you have to make sure that you're way ahead. You're way ahead of the game. You're way ahead of the system. And if they know, say no. Find out why they say no. And while you're at it, go somewhere else. Have a list. Sometimes we put all our eggs, they say you put all your eggs in one basket. Absolutely not. We're calling names. You're just one of three people. They don't have to know that. They don't have to know that, because if they say no, next, every no will lead me to my next. Every no will lead me to my next. I'm just hoping that the video on this is good. I'm just hoping that it wasn't buffering too much. That's why I don't come live without my restream. But I'm going to tell you this. Call some names. Say those things. If you are agreeing with me right now and you're going to call some names, drop a 2. Drop a 2 in this chat at this moment. Tell me something below. Let me know. Wow, Sharon, I bumped into this. I feel so inspired. I feel so motivated, because that's what it's here, to inspire and motivate you, to take you to the next level, because you are success. Not a success. You are success because you are who? Oh, wonderful. Thank you. So you are success. I had a mentor who tell me you are success and you are full of success. I am success. And I am full of success. Say that for 15 minutes. You may bite your tongue or something, but you will believe it. And you will, that's you. You're going to ooze success. That's who you are. I don't fail, right? When one door closed, there are other opportunities. There are other ways, because somebody will say yes. Someone will say yes. So success, add that to it. I am success. Call some names. I am success. I am success. I am peace. I am health. I am joy. I am all those things, darling. I am all of those things. And I believe it, because guess what? The brain doesn't know any different. It doesn't know any different. I am the CEO walking into the building. Even before I had that office, I am. You got to get back to that place in the space. And our faith at times is being stretched, because there's no way you can go back to what you were Once expanded, there's no way you can go back to that. So I'm going to leave you guys. Thank you for being here. Please double tap the screen. Give me a thumbs up if you like this. There's some stuff that I'm going to be adding. So some of you may be interested in the membership. I'll do some of that. But you know me, I don't hold back. I don't hold back. When I'm led to give something, hey, Betty, when I'm led to deliver a message, I do that. Some people may be a little bit more if they want it. I'm here on YouTube. I'm here. But I'm going to tell you some of the things that I do for myself. I speak those things. Speak those things. Speak them. Know that it is possible. Know that it is yours. There's no way that God would give you the vision without the provision. If he has given you the vision, he will give you the provision. Trust and believe he will do that. And then it's up to us to keep the momentum. It is up to us to be disciplined. And even if you fall off, you can get up again. So speak those words, call those names, decree and declare that thing. Because, baby, I'm telling you, right now in this new season, there are some doors that I know I needed to close them, some things I needed to cut off. And it's listen, as some people would say, no disrespect, but now I have to move into what God has created. It is a new season. It is a new season for something new that he has in store for you. And for me, I had to, if you want to call it, close those doors in order to move on. Because I did as much as I could there. And when you've served in the capacity that you were called to serve, and you stay too long, you will lose the sight of your vision. That's a whole nother video there, right? You will lose the sight. You will lose sight of your vision if you stay too long. My God. It's a little hot in this car. Let me open it up some. But I definitely appreciate you. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for every video you've watched, every likes, every heart, everything that you do. Yes, that's who you are. And I'm going to tell you, you do that, Anisha LTV, you do that, the things that you want to manifest. And sometimes we allow fear to take over. It's too big. I don't have time. I got to quit my job. No, you don't have to. Sometimes you just need somebody else who has done it at that capacity. Don't stay too long. Absolutely. You've worn out your welcome. God has bigger things in store, and yet we stay there. And that's why some people are miserable in relationships. They're miserable in jobs. Because if you know that you've done the work and you need to do this work and you haven't done it and you're just miserable every day, remember the body keeps the score, right? It's down to the cellular level. It keeps the score. And so that's within you, and then it fester into other things. All of this is spiritual, is psychological, it's physiological. It's every which way you can think of how God created us. And we need to start to listen to our bodies. Definitely, guys. So I really appreciate you for being here. And I'm going to take my own advice. I have a minute, maybe 15 seconds, so I'm going to end this on the 20-minute note. But yeah, I just needed to do this. So I'm going to go in, finish something that I needed to do, and move on to the next level. I am excited for this new season. I am excited for the dust is settling, guys. The dust is settled in. Don't be distracted. Don't let them fool you. A lot of people are doing things. They're making billions of dollars. They're doing what they need to do because it's just for a season. But don't let it you think that, now I have no hope. The dust will settle and you will see. And those that they really need to do what needs to be done, they will make it known. So you stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Do your research, Get your little notebook, put all your information in there, and before you know it, when the dust settles and while it's settling, it is your season. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. Until next time, everybody, take care. Bye-bye.